In this day and age, teachers have to compete with technology, social media, games, and various modes of entertainment. So sometimes it is difficult to keep students engaged in class. As a teacher, you know what you're up against. But my question is, are you winning the fight? Are your students actively engaged in your class? Or is the majority of the class off task and unfocused? Does your class have a teacher-centered focus? Or are students allowed to take responsibility for their own learning through student-centered exploration? Would you want to be a student in your class? In this video, I will explain how to utilize the 5E's model to enhance classroom instruction. The objectives of this video are to explain the historical context of the 5E's model, explain each component of the 5E's model, and provide examples for using the 5E's model in various grade levels and content areas. The 5E's instructional model was created based on a mixture of many learning cycle approaches. It is modeled after the constructivist theory, which says people create their own understanding and knowledge of the world through experiencing things and reflecting on those experiences. It is an inquiry-based model that can be used to enhance student learning experiences. The 5E's model is commonly used in science instruction, but can work in any class. Students will build upon their prior knowledge, reflect, and develop an enduring understanding of their content. Now let's take a closer look at the 5E's.
Okay, I have been using the 5E's model without even calling it the 5E's, and I've been encouraging my new teachers in my department to use it as well because I think that this is a good, thorough lesson. For example, I taught the Great Depression last week. I engaged the students when I introduced it, comparing how the 20s was a happy time and comparing the prices of things now versus things in the 20s. and compared it to the 2008 housing market crash, something they would be familiar with, to hook them. I explored primary documents with them and allowed them to work with those documents to come to their own conclusions. And then the students explained to me what they found in the documents. And finally, we had time where we could elaborate, and they completed a graphic organizer, and I evaluated them this past Friday with the test and an essay so they could actually explain to me what they learned. I think that it was great because I was able to be a facilitator and it was more student driven and student led.